Hello friends, welcome to Intuites.
Let's begin the class.
Let me know if you're able to see my screen.
I can see your screen.
All right. Okay. So let's today start the topic. Any questions from yesterday? Write a query to print category total sales and total sales of written order. Oh, this is easy, right? What is the here the problem?
No, because how do I get the returns of sales of the returns?
Whenever you do a order and the return left join,
Left
so there
join.
will be there will be some order ID from the return order. There will be some nulls, right? Or
Uh,
even the return regions also there is some nulls will be there.
or with respect to
So
the null condition, take out the
yeah,
sales.
right. So we
Okay.
need to
And
use
in,
your and how
uh,
we will do it in a single query.
in the sense, this one,
Yeah, putting the condition that this is null, then I need the sales. How I will do it?
left join, put null. I'll work it out. When you ask like that, it's difficult.
Using case statement only.
That
You know,
also I have.
last class I explained one case statement, right? So you need to use
Yes,
the
yes.
case
Okay, okay.
some case.
In case also, again, I had the doubt.
Mm.
Case statement. Oh, I forgot case. I had a doubt in case statement where I have to find. I didn't get. I removed the case. Again, in question number 7, I'll ask that case
Mm.
doubt. Question number
This one I discussed in the class, right? 7. If you go through
No,
the
no, not
recording, you will be there.
not question number 7. I'm sorry. Question number 9.
Uh-huh.
Question number 9. How do I get the
Oh,
senior manager?
okay. I'll give still a brief to you. You can still
Uh,
try. I think
uh,
you can try this.
uh-huh.
So this is your employee table,
Employee.
right? Let's say this is your E1. Okay.
Okay.
This is your E1.
Mm.
Now, based on these two table, can you get the manager and the employee?
Yeah, that we have got
Okay.
using join.
Right.
Get it? Manager
I
name you
will
get.
right. You will take one more table of the same
Mm.
instance,
Mm.
E2, and check here to here so that you will get the senior manager. From
Okay.
where you are getting the manager,
Uh-huh.
just compare with other table again. So there will be three
Okay.
joins: E1, E2, E3.
E3. Okay. E1 and E2. Okay. And in Collay's function, when you did the wages table,
Mhm.
you said you will give an equation for finding the salary.
Oh, I forgot that.
We didn't.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll give that.
Yeah. That's it from my end.
Thanks.
Thanks. Thank you, sir.
Good progress. And anybody have done all the assignments? Because today I will give another three or four sets of assignment. So we are complete done with this all four. Have you
I
guys
have
done
just
this?
couple
Have
more.
you guys done this 50 number question? Completed, huh? This one?
I did it, Samir.
No, I also didn't do that.
I have done it.
Done it? How you done it?
I just used I found out the business date, working date with a count statement, count function. That
Can
means
you?
count of. I
Okay,
can
let's.
share the code in WhatsApp if that is
Can
okay.
you? Yeah. Please do that.
I've shared it, Samir.
This will work. This will work.
The count star is not coming here. I don't know why. Count
That will
star
depend.
minus. I don't know why it is not
Okay.
in WhatsApp.
But
Mm.
just give me a second. There will be a simplified approach to this. Okay, don't make this complication. So
Okay.
you want me to take this, or you guys still can try it.
Okay.
It's up to you, your call.
Yeah, please.
Is everybody's fine?
Mhm.
So there could be a number of implementation will be there. Let's go with this. What table I have order?
From.
Oh, see. So first of all, as is difference between your order date and your ship date, right? So let's take first the date diff function. Okay, date diff of my day, how many days it is there, order date, then my ship date, right? So here I'm taking order date, comma, ship date. as, let's take this is my actual days. So you will get what about the date this difference between these two, you will get it, right? The first point is clear, it's very easy, correct? Now, since we want to see that whether that two dates, let's suppose 10/11/2021 to 11/11/2021, whether this comes under any weekend or whatever may be, that we want to calculate, right? So for that, first of all, identify that whether that what is the week available for these two guys, right? So what I will do here in this case is that this is not required, so I'll take date part. I'll remove this, but I want just to show you something that which week they belongs to, this order date. Okay, so date part of week and shift it, and let's see what are the weeks they are coming up. Sorry. Right, so if you see here, these two guys are 46 and 46 to 28, 29. So there is a week change here. See, this is, you are getting this question now. Here if you see 37, 38. So there is a week difference is there for these two employees. So whenever there is a week difference, then only the weekends will come, right? If in the same week, I don't think so. Okay, we'll see the logic. But if we got it this problem, how you can, we are getting the weeks which week the order date and shift dates are belongs to. Correct? Make sense? This part is clear up to here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't understand. Can you explain again?
I didn't do anything only. I just taking the date difference of days and which week they belongs to. I'm just keeping it.
Okay, what is that you are explaining? The 1 week difference is there. What is
Or order date and ship date are falling on same week or different week.
okay? Okay.
Okay. Then don't take this. Take this now. Date diff of week difference now. Okay. Let's take my order date and my ship date. And let's see how many week difference we have having for different orders. So there is a one, right? So we have very less only. All ones are there. Now the logic would be here is that in a week we have a two Saturday, Sunday, right? 2 days. So I need to subtract here 2 days, something like that. So that's what I want to do it here. From the actual days, I want to calculate this week and multiply by 2, and we will just get the business days here. So how we will do it here in this case is, you can check it out. Okay, this logic I will just take it like this. This one, this the actual days minus 2 into this, and this is your week difference. What about the business days? I'm just giving a logic. This will work for any logic, any data here. Okay, and we'll just do check it out wherever it is there. We can take some other sample data here because almost every data is falling under the same week. We can take some other order days in here. If you see here, the actual order is 5, but the business is 3. Why? Because it is falling under 1 week. So in one week we have 2 days of the Saturday, Sunday. So I'm just doing the actual days minus 2 into this. So if this is 1, there is a week difference of 1, then it will be 2 days we need to subtract. So if the week difference is 2, then 2 into 2 equals 4. I need to extract 4 days. Make sense? This makes sense, right?
Yes.
Everybody got the logic?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I'll start this. So this is your business. Okay. So now answer some couple of questions on your SQL Server. Then I will start the new topic. Get me employees with highest salary in the department. So what does it mean? So I have one employee table. So I have a 100 department, 200, 300, and 500. So on the 100 department, whoever is the getting the highest salary, I want that information. Like that for 200, 300, and 500. So can you get this now? Not more than 5 minutes. If you're not able to do it, we'll see. Can somebody do it?
Sir,
Hello?
doing, sir. Sir, doing, sir.
Okay. Question is clear?
Yes, sir. To get the highest salary in Department 100.
Not 100.
Oh,
In the department. So I have 4 departments. Each department I need.
I don't get the data. I didn't get the data.
Sorry?
I don't get this data. I mean, I didn't get this table from. I tried to get it from the employee, right? Employee.
What is that? I'm not able to get it.
Oh, we just have to write the query, right? I thought, if we just try to get it from the employer table, we will get it from our database. But yeah, we don't have that data, right? Sorry.
How your approach would be here?
using the max function, I'm taking group by department.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that like
Select
this.
the EMP name
Why
on EMP
EMP name?
to display the employee who has the. Okay, okay.
First of all, let's take the salary, right?
Yeah, max salary as maximum salary from EMP group by department ID.
Hmm. You will get this information. 100 this much. But how you will get the employee information? This is very simple. I think
Yeah, job.
everybody should do this at least up to here.
Yes, got it up to here. But employee name.
Yeah, yeah, that's what.
Where max salary. Okay.
So if you put here your employee name here, then your things will be start changing because it will be now group by based on this too, right?
Uh,
Uh, that will not work. What happened? Comma.
It's throwing an error.
yeah. Where EMP name.
But here now, if you do this, then again you will get the same data whatever there in the table. You'll get all the employees, right?
Yeah.
If you do like this, because now the group by is happening for the each department and each employee. So we'll get obviously all the department and all the employees, correct?
Yeah.
So that is not my requirement. So I will remove this. So this is my baseline, right? So this is whatever I'm getting here.
Just give a where condition, will it work, sir?
No, never
No?
here. This will be a subquery, guys. And put it in a subquery here. This one. Okay. I will say this is max or M, whatever. On top of that, I will select what are the column I have on my employee table. Okay. Let's take employee underscore name. Then let's take the department, the department ID, comma, salary. Salary is already a max cell. Max cells. Oh, no, no, sorry. Let's take the original column only. E-name, my department underscore ID, comma, salary. From my EMP, let's take E. Then I can join this too. Last time I discussed this information, right? If you remember, we can do a join also, right? The internal queries, right?
Okay.
Remember or not remember? I don't know.
Yeah.
Ambiguous column. Okay. I will get the salary here, and if you put now, what we can do here in this case, guys? Now, tell me. You can put here the max cell as well. If you want.
Which will be the same, right?
No, it's not.
Oh, oh.
Now, if you see out of the hundreds, this is your individual salary, and this is your maximum salary on that department.
Okay.
Right? This is 200, 12,000. Now, what I need to do to get that employee who is getting more than the max salary? How I'll do it?
Now put a where condition where the maximum salary is equal to
Salary.
Hmm, hmm,
where salary
hmm.
is greater than maximum salary.
That's it, right? We're
Greater
not
than or
getting
equal.
anything.
Full, you didn't take the code.
Hmm?
Okay.
No,
Oh,
greater than or equal to. Oh,
Greater than or equal to. Okay, that's correct. So now on the 100, why you are getting two records here, guys?
Because of
but
the
that is the
200.
maximum. Both of them are having the same
Ma-
salary.
ma-
Yeah.
Correct. Now you got it. This is a very good implementation of your subquery and the join. Okay, because in a subquery we will not able to get all the information. If you started doing more group by, you are going to more granular data. Because if you put now up to here, you are getting only department ID salary. But when you put the employee name in the group by, again it will start segregating, right? Like by department, employee name. Then if you suppose you put something else, Based on that, it will start getting up. So whenever you have group by condition like this, and you have other information, then we need to do a subquery only. Okay, with the join. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. If you are good on this, can you get me one more question, please? Employees with having salary greater than their average salary of the department of their department. Sorry. Can you get this? First of all, try to understand what the question it is asking.
So for the isn't the same query works for this?
Yes, it will work. But
Max of
changes will.
salary instead of average
We,
of salary.
Exactly.
yeah,
That's correct.
we need to use
That's
average.
that's correct. That's correct. Absolutely correct. Only
I,
changes we need to do here. Yeah.
I think this question is exactly opposite to one of the questions in assignments. I don't remember which one, but
Okay. Okay.
the average salary is greater than all the salary.
Pin the
Mhm.
question number, Jaya.
Oh, this is the,
That's Deepu, I guess, not me.
yeah,
Okay, there you go. Okay.
I will.
So
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
these are the employees who is getting greater than their average salary of the department. Okay. For the 100, the average salary is 10,000, and this is the employee who is getting more than that salary. Right? Makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, last question you want me to try for this. Up to here, it is fine. The second question. Uh, but, putting a but here, but less than overall average. How will do it? This one. First of all, try and understand the question.
Will you have another subquery? Um,
Where you want to put it, that one?
um, so average salary becomes the overall average, and under
Average
that
of the average salary.
average
But
of the
but average salary, this column is the average salary for each department, not overall average.
Yeah, but can we take the sum of all the average salary? No, yeah, that will not be the average.
Now tell me how to get the overall average.
salary of all the employees divided by the number of employees.
So you are now talking about the average order sales. So I can take directly this, right?
Yeah, average of salary, yeah, without grouping.
Without grouping, that is my overall salary, right? Overall average.
Yeah, yeah.
So this I need to fit it somewhere in this way.
We have to take another query,
Hmm.
subquery, and that needs to be
Hmm.
included in the where condition.
Hmm. Right. Salary less than what I need to put this much,
Yeah,
right? Make
yeah.
sense?
Mm.
I don't know any data is there, is fine. That is data is not there, that is fine. But this is the overall data. So you can get it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can try with this approach lots of questions like employee salary, who is getting more than their manager salary, right? This also you can get it. The cell join and you can get the employee salary and manager salary, then you can compare, right? So these are the questions we can solve through the same approach, almost all the questions. Okay, making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay, so now let's discuss today's topic is called my Windows. That called is called the analytical functions. Okay, so let's save this file. Right. So, what is a Windows function or what is a analytics function and why we require that? All these things that let me perform this. Okay. So here the basic example I'm taking of an normal aggregate function. This one we took it, right? So average salary. But when you started putting the extra effort, let's take I need my employee underscore name, then I'll put it my employee underscore name. Then my data, what I'm expecting is not coming. It is more like a more granular here in this case, correct? If I put more than two group wise column, then my data will be more granular. And to achieve it, we saw that we need to take inner query, then we need to join back, subquery, all these things. Right. But instead of that, is it possible to use this the same query and I will get the output? In the sense, this column should show me the data should be segregated. It's fine, but can I get this average salary? Whereas the average salary of the 100 should be repeated here. Like in the same output, I need for this employee set list, I will get at least instead of 10,000, 10,000, 15,000. Can I get 15,000, 15,000 each on the each row of the data? That can be possible through your Windows and analytics functions, right? So how to write this? The same query if I want to write through an analytics or the Windows function. Like first of all, question the problem statement is clear. What exactly the problem we are facing when you are doing group by? That is clear to everybody. Okay. So here the same query if I want to modify to an what you call to a Windows function. The syntax is whenever we are typing an Windows function. So first of all, you need to put any aggregate function. Okay. Let me remove the group by here first. So aggregate could be sum, max, min, average, count, and all. Okay. First of all, write this. After that, we need to use one hover clause. That's it. So whenever after the aggregate function, if you have a hover clause, this qualifies as a Windows function. This is the syntax. I will explain you everything, but any aggregate function, not other function, only aggregate functions. Sum, max, min, count, everything. After that, if you put a hover, that's it. Inside that, so many parameters that will come to that. Then this qualifies as a Windows function. So now if you run this without, now I'm not doing any group by, okay? Just see the output change. Here I'm taking average salary. You can take max salary as well. Let's take the max salary. It will be very handy. Okay. See, now I am getting the maximum salary overall. So in this total employee table, I have the maximum salary as 15,000. So it is repeating across all the rows, right? Without group by. Making sense? This one? Guys,
But
you
if
are
you
clear on this?
can you please execute without the over ones to see the difference?
If you would, already I did it on the top.
No, without the over keyword.
Without hover, can you do that? Without, you need to put group by again, right? This is the one already we did this. So this is the overall. The same thing I'm doing without that. But if you run both the things, you'll see the difference. See the first difference, second difference. What is the difference you're getting? Now tell me. What difference you're getting in the first query and second query? Hmm?
The maximum salary of the whole department it is reflecting.
That's it.
I mean the whole. I mean not department. The whole maximum salary is reflecting instead of.
Here it is. Here in the first query, when you are doing department ID and employee name and then doing the maximum salary, because if you do like this, you need to group by both these columns, correct? Then
Yeah.
we are getting individual salary only. We are not getting max salary, right? And
Yes.
to get that, we know that just before I did it, we need to join back again the outer query, inner query, then we will get it. That we understand that part. I'm not going there, right? But
Mhm.
instead of doing this, I need these two column. Still, I need the maximum salary. Then I can use the penalties function. So just like the hover clause. Now on the below output, you see here the below output here. Let me run this. We are getting normally everything, but along with that, the maximum salary. You can put salary also here. That it makes sense, more sense. If we see now up to here, the data is segregated only, correct? You see this up to
Mm-hmm.
it is individual salary for this employee, but this is maximum salary on that
Okay.
overall. You can come to that how we'll get the per department, but this overall maximum salary for that employee. Total in the employee table, I have this maximum salary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Making sense. You are getting the difference or no? How? What is the problem you are getting on the group by? If you are not trying on the group by, you have not written the query, you will not able to understand this concept. Okay.
Okay.
Now this is my max salary. Suppose I want by department ID. So I want each department maximum salary. This is overall salary I'm getting. Overall maximum salary. For the each department, if I want to get it here, then I will to use inside the hover clause. I need to use one clause that is called here part partition by. Partition by is something like a group by only. It will be like let's take underscore ID. So now what happen is the maximum salary will be done for each department ID. So it will not give this, so it will be overall data on the table. And if you give a partition, then it will be for the each department. It's just like a group by. Now if I run this, see the difference. For the 100, we are getting 15,000. For the 200, we are getting 12,000. For the 300, 6,000. Making sense?
Yes.
So it is taking the maximum salary of that department, particular department.
Yeah. Because we have done the partition by your department ID. If
Otherwise,
you
it will
don't,
reflect the overall maximum salary.
correct. Okay. And here we can put a order by as well. So partition by with order by. If you want, we can put it. Okay. Right now it is not required, but there will be an order by as well inside. But the overall concept is any aggregate function with hover clause is treated as a Windows function. But why you will use this? To avoid some confusion on the group by. Because whenever there is a group by is there, okay, then whenever you are putting more columns to the group by, then you are getting more granular data rather than the group data, right? And to get that, we need to put join, subqueries, everything will get the information. So to avoid some kind of that scenario, we can use your analytics function. And this is more used by the analytics people, wherever the BI analyst, business intelligence people, the reporting side, this function are mostly used for them. Okay, and this we can use with any aggregate function. I'm saying, so I can put my sum of salary over something like that. Partition by my department ID. Okay, I can do that. So I can do anything aggregate function, and I can do my aggregation. Makes sense? Sum, max, mean, count, anything I can do it. All right. Do you have any questions up to here?
No, sir.
Very good. Okay. But apart from this aggregate Windows function, like the sum, max, mean, and all these things, this you can do it. But there are some dedicated functions which are available for the Windows function. That is dedicated like a Windows function. That will be really helpful for you whenever you use it. Okay. So let's start with first a couple of functions we need to discuss. One is called your row number, rank, then string. These are all dedicated Windows functions. Okay. Then lead, flag. Then I'm talking about your first value and last value. So these are the functions we will discuss on our Windows function category. Okay. Syntax is everybody is same. So the function, then the hover. Okay. If it's there is no hover clause, then it is not a Windows function. Let's see what I'll do. I will just go through the concept today and implementation. We'll see. I'll give some exercise. Maybe you can try it out or we'll discuss. Okay. So what I'll do here is that select star from my employees. And after the star, I'll use for the first function, the row number. Row number is a function which will generate the row number, the sequence of the number to the, like if I have 10 records, so it is overall CPC here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is coming, right? The row IDs. But this row ID is generated by SQL Server. I will not able to use this anywhere if I want. Okay. So to generate some this kind of number inside the table, then I will use my row number. Okay. So if I use like this, so I would say row underscore number. There will be no parameter for this. I will use over as array from employees. That's it. Okay. So if I run this now, okay, so this would be followed by an order by clause. Because order by what? It's asking me. This makes sense, correct? So here is saying that select star from employee. So what it is saying that,
PMP ID.
yeah, under what? Under the order by what I will create this row number. He's saying that. So I will give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But based on the what I want to give it. Whether based on the salary or based on the employee name or based on the department ID. What should I give it? So it is asking that question. Okay. So I
Mhm.
can take any column based on my requirement. So let's take in this case, I'm taking order by salary. So now if you
Can
run
be
this,
characters also, sir?
sorry,
Can be name also or only integer or number value?
come on, this question should not come
No,
now.
when you
Order by is what?
okay.
Ascending, descending, right? It should be
Yeah,
based on
yeah,
a number,
okay.
right?
Oh, okay.
Now if you see here, this is the RN number. It will continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is a row number, it is generated. Right? The same kind of up to here, but the thing is, it is doing, and we can use this column for our requirement. We'll see that. But this is the row number. Okay. Now, if I do something like this, inside that,
Only
if I
one
use,
question.
go ahead,
Why did the employee ID ordered changed?
we have done the order by salary, ascending.
Oh, got it, got it, got it, got it. So that is doing
Yes.
ascending. Yeah, 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 got it. Yeah, thank you.
So ascending, it is keeping the ascending order of the salary, and based on that,
Yes, based on that,
taking the
so the
row number.
employee ID change.
Right.
Thank you.
Exactly. Now, if I use my partition here, partition by my department underscore ID, and order by salary. Let's take. Now, what will happen? Now, the individual employees will be changed. Up to if you see till 100, these are the employees. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then again, when the department ID changes, we started from 1 again. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 300, 1, 500, 1. Because why? Because we have now the partition for the department ID. So it will take one group at one. Making sense?
Yes.
Okay. We are good on this.
Samir, can you explain that again? Partition by department ID.
Oh, is it? Okay. Let's remove this. And if we get this,
Okay.
what is this giving? Continuous, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total.
Mm-hmm.
If I do a partition now, how many department ID have? 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500. For each
200.
department, it will do the rank. Sorry, row number it will give you. You see overall 100 employees, right? So how many? 4 are there. If you see how what is the row number for this guys? 1,
Oh,
2,
okay.
3, 4.
Okay. Yeah,
For
yeah,
the
yeah, got it.
200, it will be 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, it's okay. Now the same way, I can use the same function I can use for my rank as well. So,
Okay.
chat, same to same function. I will change only this part only, rank, and I am putting R and K. Difference is there. What the difference? Can you just tell me here? Just see the RN and RNK number, and you will see the difference. Row number and rank, there is a difference.
Yeah, people who are having the same salary, you're giving the same rank.
Hmm. So
So how
rank
it
and
is
row number,
deciding?
what,
How it is
what is the
deciding
difference?
what is? Yeah.
No. First of all, try and understand that. What is the difference between a row number and a rank?
Row number is sequential order of the sequential assignment of the numbers.
Right. Then What is rank?
Ranking is as per the value of that.
Correct. So here we are taking rank for the order by the salary. So, and partition by department. For each department, how many salary I will get it. Based on that, I am doing the ranking. So it means in the 100 departments, I have this much of salary, right? 500, 10,000, 10,000, 15,000. So checking the salary, it is giving the rank by ascending order. So the 5,000 is the first rank. Whenever you are getting two records here, 10,000, 10,000, it is taking 2, 2. Second rank. And when it's taking 15,000, it's taking 4. Where is the 3? We'll come to now. So whenever the rank problem is, whenever it found the same amount of same value, it will give you the same rank, and next value it will skip it. So that's the behavior of the rank. So whenever it finds a 10,000, 10,000, it is giving me 2, 2. That's fine. But when it's come to the next record for the 100 department, it is giving me 4. But ideally it should give me 3, right? So that's the behavior of the rank. It will skip. Whenever it found the same amount, it will give the same rank. And the next will be, it will skip by 1.
For
That's the
example,
behavior
if
of
you
your
have
rank.
another 10,
Yeah. So
for,
if you get
for
another
example, if
10
you
here, yeah, correct. If you get another 10 here, it will be 2, 2, 2, and the next will be 5. 1 second, guys. Yeah. So you are saying that, right? You will number your another 10,000. It will be 2, 2, another 2, and the next record will be 5 in case of rank. Okay, makes sense. But if I use the same function with your dense rank, so I'll use my dense underscore rank, and I will put drnk and runs from this, and you will see the difference. If you see here, 2, 2, next is what? 3. It's not skipping it. Getting the point?
yes, sir.
Yes.
Any doubt on these 3 functions? Row number, rank, and dense rank? You can ask me.
So when we have dense rank, why should we use rank? Because logically dense rank is correct.
It's not like that. It's not like overall every time you will use the dense rank. Yes, when there will be a duplicate data, dense rank will help you. And if you don't have any duplicate, anything is fine, right? Rank and dense rank. It's not like one function. Yeah, there will be some requirement where you can use the rank as well. Yes. Okay. Any questions on this one, or we are good? Are you good on these 2 functions?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. This function will be very helpful to get your highest salary employees, highest 3 employees who is getting high salaries. All these things we will get through this. This is quite easy. If you compare to the other subqueries and all, everything, we can put a join and we can get it. Through this function, it is very easy. Okay. So that I will give you some exercise. Just try to understand the concept. Okay. Okay. If I not give, let's take, if I don't give this partition on this dense rank on rank, what I will give the data?
The shadow in the flash, and I did this.
Will the order by salary be there, Samir?
Yeah, order by is required. Order by will be required.
Will be
Without
there.
order by, see, because order by is required, why? Because we are doing a row number, rank, and full rank. So you need to give a data, right? Based on
Okay.
what you need to do the rank.
Okay. Okay.
So if I use this, the same function, I'm just trying it. drnk1, and I'm removing the partition. Then what I will get it?
Then you
What I
will
will
get
sorry.
1, 1.
So it is overall rank. Now it is overall, right?
Yeah.
It's not based on the department. Yeah, that's correct.
Yes.
That's
To
what
continue.
that was the question I was asking. That's correct. Let me try again.
Same salary will continue, and then it will go
Yeah.
for the next number.
So 5,000, 5,001, then 2, then 3, then 4,
3, 4.
then 5, 5, then 6, 6, 7. This is overall data. Okay. And
Samir,
these
can
are
we
the
do the
data.
same thing for rank?
Hmm?
Can we do
You
the
can do
same?
the, yeah, you can do that. can try that. See the difference. 1, 1, 3. Automatically the difference is coming up. 4, 4, then 5, 6, 6, 8. Right? Making sense?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so another set of function I want to discuss today is called the lead and lag. The first value, last value we will discuss this class. So, what is lead and what is lag? Let's see. So, I am saying, so let's start from employee, and I will put the lag function. So it will take in now up to now. Inside that there was no parameter, the roll number, neither rank, neither test. But lag will take a parameter. Okay, it will take a parameter over, and it will take another parameter also. Let's see the output here first. Salary is 1. Salary. And see the output, what exactly it is doing it. Okay, so that you can understand that what exactly the lag function is all about. So I should have order by. Order by, let's see, salary. Okay, now see this and tell me the output of this. See the salary column and the lag salary column and tell me what is we are getting here.
It is giving what is the previous salary?
Yes, I think yes. Anybody else? Any questions? Previous salary or the next salary?
Yeah, next salary. I'm sorry.
So what is this salary actually for the this employee? This is for this guys. This is for this guys. So it is just doing the next salary coming up, right? And if you use the same thing with my lead function, then it will give you the previous data. Lead. So the first was is 5,000. Then this is which record?
The next track.
Let the last will be the null. This is the
Yes,
overall
Samir.
result.
Yes, Samir. Really, where we can use this leg function and lead function generally?
Generally, in the
What
sense,
kind of
suppose
the scenarios in real time?
yeah, so like suppose you have a month over month salary or year over year
Okay.
salary, right? And you want to
Hmm.
calculate compare this year's salary with the previous year's salary or this month's salary with the previous month's salary. So YOY percentage, year over year growth, all this.
But inside the leg, you can use the sum.
No, yeah. Guys, come somebody go on mute.
Yeah, can you explain it? Okay. You cannot use aggregate function inside the leg and lead or something?
No, you can't use.
Okay.
Some more,
Okay.
there is lag column, then you
Uh,
can do that. Only the columns.
only the columns. Okay.
Yeah.
So in that case, you said like next year, previous is, you mean to say each employee, what is the previous year salary and this year
Correct,
salary?
correct,
Like that.
correct. Yeah.
Okay. You
Yeah.
can set the growth. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
Okay.
this is that's what it is called the analytical function because this is more
Okay.
used by the reporting purposes because that is
Okay.
required. Suppose any business is looking at the data, he wants to
Hmm.
compare the different years, right? Suppose I'm on 2023 and I want to
Hmm.
compare my 2022 sales, how
Hmm.
much growth I have. So this time
Hmm.
this function will be very much.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. Because I never use these two functions, but whatever you said above, right? Ronum and all, that's I'm using regularly. So
Okay.
lead and leg, okay. Because basically I'm not using the SQL, sir. I'm using DB2. So okay, that's
Okay.
the thing.
Okay.
Okay,
David, you
not.
don't have the lead and lag.
Yeah, I never used it. Maybe I need to research it. Okay, what is the equivalent function in DB2? Okay,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Sure,
thanks.
sure. No problem. And ever here you were using, then you can use that partition concept you can use for any function. Okay. So right now the lag is happening or the lead is happening for overall. So I have 10 rows of data. I can do for overall. Okay, but I can do a partition as well. So this is for everything. So the partition by your let's say department ID. Same I'm using for this. So now what will happen? Can somebody explain me what will happen now if I use this? I explained you the partition.
It will be partitioned by department ID and then you will have the same thing lead and
Correct, correct. There is. So now what happened here? If you see, when the department changes, again it is starting up, right? So up to here, if you see this, this is okay. Then whenever the department changes, again the lead end starting on a start fresh. It is not continuous because we have done a partition by the department ID. Okay.
So, sir, just for understanding, lag salary means we can assume as a next month's salary.
Not next month salary. Here in this case is the next row salary in this case. If you have a month-wise data, let's compare a table where I have a data for each month, then you can say it is the next month and previous. So the basic rule here is that you get the next data or previous data using the lead and lag. That's the concept.
On that column.
Yes, on the row, It is going row by row, right? It's not going row by row.
No, the value is taken as previous column's value, right?
Previous row data, not column. Previous row salary.
Okay. Mm.
So
Samir,
in
can we use where clause in here?
where clause? Yeah, that's a good question. When you are using the Windows function, we can't use directly the where clause. Okay, at least in SQL Server. In the modern databases, we have a one concept called in Snowflake the conflict clause. That I will explain you, but that will not apply in SQL Server because the conflict clause is not at all available here. So to use the where clause inside the Windows function, then we need to do a subquery. That's a problematic way, but there is no other way in this traditional data warehouse at least. But in the modern data warehouse now, in the Snowflake, at least I know I worked on Snowflake, I'm working. So we can use another function called conflict that I will explain you. Don't go there right now. Okay, so this is your lead and salary. Now, one more thing. By default, it is taking one row. Previous row or the next row, it's taking one. That's the default. That second parameter is there in this case on the lag and lead. This one. By default, it is one. Actually. If you don't give, this is fine. If you give it also, it is fine. If you run this too, now it is also it will work the same way. And you can change it. If you want to move two rows or two rows like this, now it will be two rows back or two rows next. Okay. So this parameter is by default it is one. If you give it, it's fine. If you don't give it, it's fine. But when it is required, let me tell you the. So if you see some nulls are there, right? So null records are coming. Right? So instead of the null, because when you take this data to a reporting environment, right? So Power BI or Tableau or whenever you are taking up this one, this is not work out. Because finally I need to do some of this or I need to count of this, then null will be not considered, right? That's a problem for me. So whenever I'm doing this lead and lag kind of things, right? The null should be represented with something, either 0 or something. So what I will do here in this case, there is a third parameter to the lead and lag, is that the optional parameter. So this is 0. It means that whenever it finds null, it will store as a 0. So this time I need to give this parameter also, second parameter. Though it is a default one, but I need to give because I want to use the third parameter. Okay, so now if we run this, we'll get wherever there is a null, we'll get the zeros. Make sense?
Yes.
So only the two functions left for you guys. That's the first value and next value. We'll do it in the next class. And I think I will give some assignment, and the next week we are very close to the sequel now. Very indexes, few things I want to discuss. Then I will discuss about one thing that is very much required for you guys as a data engineering. That is called the how to write the stored process. Very simple, but we need to write that because that is required. So I think Monday or Tuesday, or Sunday and Monday, I think we can wind up the sequel classes. Okay, then we can start the Python. Of course, to that. Make sense?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I will giving some 3 to 4 assignments. So try to complete over the weekend, and next week I will post my solution. You can just come back. Okay? And any questions, do let me. I'm done for today.